Welcome to Living Your Path. I am Cecile Ferry, a coach and astrologer. I'm here to guide you on how to live and work in alignment with your true self so you can find fulfillment and serenity. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Cosmic Catch-Up update for week commencing the 23rd of June. So today I want to talk about the start of Cancer season. So following the solstice that we had on the weekend, I hope you had a beautiful weekend and you felt such the surge of energy. And so now the sun is in Cancer for the next month. And like before, it was Gemini, we were out and about, we were talking, we were learning, we were interacting, socializing. That's all great, but then comes the time to slow down and get back to our roots and to ourselves. Like the seasons of the zodiac are designed so well that there is a logical flow from one to the other. So it used to be quite yang under the Gemini season, and now we are kind of resting, taking a pause and going for more yin. Cancer season is a really nice time to really retreat inwards because it is about nurturing yourself. It's about developing a sense of emotional security. So after all of that, being out and about with people, it's time to retreat inwards and get back to our hearts. It's time to focus on caring and nurturing and getting back home to ourselves. So concretely, what does that mean? It's a really nice time to focus on your home and whatever home means to you. That make that place feel very safe, feel cozy, comfortable, a place where you feel like you can recharge. So maybe it's time for a bit of a revamp, a few investments, soft furnishing, whatever it is going to be that's going to give you that sense of emotional safety. It's also a beautiful time to care and nurture other people. It's great for more compassion. I think the world needs it. There's so many horrible things happening and wars in the world. So look from where you are. How can you extend compassion? How can you extend care? How can you help and support? And also, how can you turn that care onto yourself? And I am in particular looking at you, my Cancer friends, and happy birthday for your season. But I know it's so much easier for you to do that for other people. But this is a time to provide that level of care and self-care for ourselves. So really ask yourself, what does my heart need? It's very much about pausing and feeling in this season. It's not about go and being productive. That being said, I'm not saying it's a time to do nothing either, because Cancer is a cardinal sign. It means it's a sign that likes to initiate things, start things. So it's actually a really good time to do things, but with a feminine energy, not in the striving, pushing, wanting to prove, more about the giving, the receiving, and doing things in the flow. It's also a really good season to tune into your intuition, because Cancer is the energy of the moon, and we all have a higher intuitive ability to help us just sense things and feel into things. So as opposed to Gemini, which is very much in our brain. Now we're in our heart, in our gut, and we're feeling things. Really good time to journal, to see what comes up for you and to reflect. Very much a yin time. Like I said, just do indulge in whatever yin activities make sense to you. It could be yin yoga, it could be bathing, it could be spa, it could be to do with the moon, oracle cards, tarot cards, moon rituals. Cooking and baking is very much Cancer as well, because that's how you care and nurture for yourself and other people. Wear really nice soft clothing. Rest and naps is also good if you need it. And so is quality time with family. Like, you are going to feel that a lot over the next month. You really want to be spending time with your actual family or your soul family, like people that feel like home. You may feel that yearning. It's really important to honor it and to do that. Now, on Wednesday, we have the new moon in Cancer. It is happening at 6:31 a.m. in New York, 11:30 a.m. in the UK, and 8:31 p.m. in Australia. So being a new moon, it means new beginning. Really good for you if you have your birth chart, locate 4 degrees Cancer and see which house this falls in. That is the area of your life where you will experience this new beginning. Like it could be your career, it could be your health, could be your friendships, could be your relationships. So if you can look at where that is and create an intention under this new moon. It's actually a really potent one for manifestation, always under a new moon, but this one has some kicker because the new moon is happening right next to Jupiter. And Jupiter expands and amplifies everything and brings optimism and growth. So whatever you are going to plan, imagine like it's getting extra boost of light and heat, and it's going to grow even faster. So think about what you want to manifest in your life, write it down or say it aloud, but be clear this Wednesday under the new moon. You are likely to feel a lot of emotions, especially if you have planets in early degrees of Cancer, of Capricorn, of Libra, and Aries. I personally have Moon in Aries, Sun in Capricorn, so I'm going to feel this one. And because Jupiter is right next to it as well, it's really going to dial up that emotional sensitivity. So watch out, you could find yourself being extra sensitive or emotionally overwhelmed on Wednesday. You might feel a little bit exposed or vulnerable under the new moon, but just trust that this is happening to make you grow emotionally, to make all of us grow emotionally. And the kicker as well is there are still those squares that I talked about last week. The sun is still square Saturn for this new moon, and Jupiter and the sun are still square Neptune as well. So just a quick recap, that means you're going to feel some tension. It's both a potent moon, but also it's going to force you a little bit outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be square Saturn, so you will feel tensions between being emotionally caring and your own responsibilities. And the square with Neptune means that it's likely to be a little bit too much of an emotional fog, because Neptune can bring a sense of illusion and fantasy. So watch for any disillusion happening around that time. But we are all going through that because something needs to emerge as far as our lesson, our growth. And it is still a great time to manifest. As I said, also the moon has a supportive aspect from Mars in Virgo. So it's about action. If you can support your intention with a form of action towards it, it will more likely manifest. So it's not like a moon to just sit at home in the dark and do nothing. It's actually a moon to be really clear on what you want to manifest, follow up by the action, and kind of sit in that tension with Saturn and Neptune at the same time. So a little complex to navigate, but overall like really positive, strong energies to help you move forward. And I say that because comes July, we're going to start seeing a couple of planets going retrograde. So that's going to be more time to go inwards, to reassess, to reflect. Right now is still very much a time to initiate and take action, but you are going to feel the emotional tone of it. So just really tap into that and listen to your heart and to your intuition to guide you. And I will add that Mercury is changing sign on Thursday this week. It is entering Leo. It will form a sextile to Uranus. So you might really feel that change. So it's going from this caring, emotional communication tone. So still a great time this week to have a deep and meaningful conversation with someone that you care about. And then from the later part of the week, Thursday, Friday, it's moving into Leo, different energy. And it's going to be more about having new ideas, fresh thinking with Uranus. And I'll talk about next week, it's going to be opposite Pluto. So secrets coming to life. So really moving from that emotional communication to like more a kind of brain, fiery style, more flamboyant type of communication. So maybe just park that if that's too much. Just focus on embodying that Cancer energy from this week onwards and think about, what do I need? What does my heart need? What does coming back home to myself mean? Where is home? What do I need to make it more homey? Do I want to spend time with family? And plant that seed on the new moon on Wednesday and focus on it over the next 2-3 weeks. Follow up with action and see what happens. I wish you all a beautiful week. Happy Cancer season, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, everyone.